Hopefully this lighting is good. I think it's good. I'm looking over at the thing. I think it's good. Hi, I'm James Lott Jr. This is about when and what I learned by losing 10,000 followers on Instagram, having to start from scratch. So people have been asking me, I thought I was following you already, and it's just that I wasn't, and so now I'm following you again. I thought I was. They were confused. And some of them are like, you don't have like, because now I have like 1943 followers. They're like, you don't have more than that? I'm like, there's a reason. So a couple of years ago, I went online to post something, and I have several accounts. One for my business, and a couple other accounts. And I went on to post something, and I couldn't get on. It would not let me post. I was like locked out of it. And I went for my other account to look at it, and I saw that it was taken over, sitting there, it was taken over. And they started posting a few things. Luckily, it wasn't like any porn or anything, but they were posting like weird, like, you know, click on this link and you'll get, I'm like, oh, I'm like, don't click on that link, people. So I had to watch this helplessly happen over the course of a couple of days. I immediately went to Instagram support. Now, I'm not here to trash them like I want to. But I'm all going to, because that's like the minor part of the story. I just want to tell you that they weren't the greatest. It took several days for them to stop this happening. I filled out what they needed me to fill out. I did what I needed to do. It was just a nightmare having to sit and just watch. And I couldn't start another account until this one had been taken off. Because I was James Lott Jr. It was just crazy. So I sat there and watched as they just started doing stuff. Luckily, after a couple days, account was taken off. So I had to start from scratch for the last year. At current time, I think I'm at 1943, so like 1943. So people think you should have more. Of course you should have more. So it's funny. I learned some lessons through this whole thing because I think 10,000 followers is like the beginning of the Holy Grail. Like you can do certain things in Instagram stories, you can do certain things, you get certain features you get at 10,000. And like that's like the beginning mark, and then you go from there to go up. And I learned some lessons that, first of all, life happens. It happens. Stuff happens. You can't really cry over it. I couldn't cry over it. I was pissed, but I couldn't, you just can't cry over it. It's social media. Can't cry over it. Secondly, it taught me a lesson of when you fall, you could bounce right back up. And it actually made me refocus. It almost gave me like a clean slate. Because at first, Instagram was a place that I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. It was like, do I make it just personal or do I do like work, promotional stuff? And I had to really think about what I wanted to do on there. And because it was mostly pictures, and people were started getting more and more popular, it helped inform a decision of like, I like Instagram. It's easy to upload, easy to kind of navigate, easy to look at. I want to stay on there. And I made a decision that I probably wouldn't have made, maybe I would have, I don't know, losing Instagram to, when I rebuild, out the gate decide what I'm going to do. And that was, it'll be part personal, part professional, just all the life of James Lott Jr. And I do operate differently. Losing all those followers also taught me how much engagement was I really having with those 10,000 followers. And that's what's happening nowadays. People are not just looking at numbers anymore, looking at actual engagement. Who likes your stuff? I see people who have 80,000 followers and they have 3 likes in their pictures and no comments. So if I remember correctly, the algorithm is you need to comment, not just like. You need to comment, and that helps you get more attention and moves you, or however that works. I'm still new on all that. But either way, maybe look at my own just personal engagement, professional engagement online. Like what I post, personal is one thing. When I post professionally, am I getting the most out of it? Am I getting what I need out of it? And so that was really, I was eye-opening. That was an eye-opening thing. It was really interesting. And so I started to market myself more on Instagram, actually. Now, I've gotten some jobs off Instagram, and I've gotten things off Instagram, but I don't know if I would have done that having to start over. Also, choosing who I'm following. I started to target who I really wanted to follow that I thought that would make the most sense for me, besides my friends and family and things like that. Even with some of them, I made sure I was like, which ones I want to follow. But also just like, I want to follow organizers. I want to follow people in the media. I want to follow, soap people. Like, I really started to focus on who I wanted to follow. And it's been exciting to see the growth again. I get growth spurts. Like, I'll do a certain project, all of a sudden I get a growth spurt. Someone shares me in one of their stories, suddenly I get a growth spurt. It's been fun to see what actually works. It's been all social media. And then that's something with all social media. It's kind of like, I use Facebook differently now. I use Twitter differently. I use LinkedIn now. I use LinkedIn more. I'm now on TikTok. I'm starting to use these platforms in ways that will gain me more attention and make sense of my time. Because to create these things, I have to make sure my time is valuable. So, very interesting. So when I lost 10,000 followers, it really made me look at how I do my social media, especially on Instagram. It's okay, folks, and you lose the followers just to gain them back. And I feel like I earn every single follower. I feel like I do. Yes, I do. You can follow me on Instagram at James Lott Jr. You can follow me anywhere at James Lott Jr. All social media platforms, everything. It's James Lott Jr. It's made it super simple. And go to JLJ Media on YouTube. You can see all my other videos there too. They're all neatly in playlists. I got all kind of stuff going on there. But yeah, I'm on TikTok. I'm promoting TikTok. Follow me at James Jr. on there. I have a new series called How to Get Super Organized in Under a Minute. So go ahead and check that out too. I'm James Lott Jr. I'll talk to you next time.